Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Clarine and I help women get back on their feet after a breakup, separation, or divorce. And also on this channel, I'm sharing health tips that I'm using myself to improve on my health and to be available, I hope so, for a longer time for my kids as a single mom myself. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about the Nama juicer that I ordered, and I nearly returned it. I'll tell you why. Okay, so I ordered the juicer. I've been juicing for years, but on and off, not really consistently. But recently I embarked on a 30-day juice fasting challenge. Today is day 6 and I'm loving it. But I quickly realized that I'll need a faster machine. I have the Omega machine that is kind of slow. I initially bought it for celery, for juicing celery. So I like it, I love it. But it's kind of slow if I want to if I want to do this challenge. I need something that will help me attain my goals. So I settled on the Nama J2 and I ordered it last week. It arrived yesterday night. In the meantime, I had fruits and vegetables ready. Everything was already here. And I washed the machine. I set it on the countertop here, and then I started cleaning the vegetables and slicing and cutting them off to juice them. When I finished, I put some of the vegetables and fruits in the machine, and then turn the knob and the engine will start. The engine will not start. I say, wow, what is this? I thought maybe my outlets were not working, so I connected my Instant Pot on all the outlets. I have 4 outlets on this countertop, but still, it worked for the Instant Pot machine, for the Instant Pot, but still for the Nama J2 it wouldn't work. I said, definitely not the outlets. So what is the issue? I looked and looked, and the issue was that this place has to be aligned on this machine for it to work. I'm one of those people who barely ever, that's full disclosure here, who barely ever reads the manual in full. So I think for this machine, you have to read the manual and you have to follow the instructions to the T. Why? Because if there's a way to assemble, you have to assemble these parts on the side before you set it on the engine, and then your machine can start. If you don't do that, your machine will not start. Why? Because there's this small part of this, I don't know, is it the collector or something that they call it, where they collect the juice, that protrudes when you put it here. This is what I was doing last night. I was putting it on top of the engine and this thing was sticking out. And when it sticks out like that, there's no way you can, there's no way this will align, nowhere at all. So I was stuck for about an hour. I didn't know what to do. I kept keeping it, on the engine and trying to connect this, and it wouldn't work. And I was like, my goodness, oh, that's maybe just my luck. I might have to return this for an hour. I tried to sort it out, no way. But I think maybe out of frustration, I just set it on the side like that and put this one on top of it, just for, really just out of frustration. I just set it aside and put it like this. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. And then just like that, it worked. And then I had to put it, and then I put it back. But I did it mindlessly because I didn't realize last night what I did for it to work, because I think I took a break for like 5 minutes because of the frustration, and then I went and came back and I was doing things mindlessly, and then I set it on top of it, and then I turned it off and it worked. I said, what did I do? I didn't realize what I did. So I ended up juicing, right? I juiced about 11 liters of various juices, and I'm so in love with this machine. I'm so in love with this machine. I like it. I love it. But there's this minor thing that if you're not careful, I don't know if I'm the only one who had this issue. Like I say, read your manual and follow the instructions to the T. I ended up juicing, and then I went to bed. I went to bed around after midnight yesterday, and then this morning I'm fasting, so I'll be taking my first juice after around 12. I'm fasting, so I just sat and read and looked at the manual again to see it, because I was thinking, I came here on this countertop this morning trying to figure out again what I was missing yesterday. What did I do in order to actually align these two places? And I couldn't find anything. Even in the manual, I looked through the manual, I couldn't see a warning that if you do not do it exactly like they say, if you do not assemble these two on the side before putting them on the engine will not start. I didn't see an asterisk somewhere or a warning saying that, mentioning this, and I was like, this is something worth mentioning, because I know I maybe I'm the only one, but if you just use your machine, you just bought your machine, and then you want to avoid just that frustration, that kind of frustration, yeah, make sure that you assemble these two on the side before you put them together on the engine. If not, this place will never align and you will never be able to start your engine. So, moral of the story, sometimes even when you read your manual, things don't work out. I mean, you have to read the manual and follow it to the T and assemble. In the manual, they actually show you how to assemble, pictures and everything, and they actually assemble on the side. But I think there should have been a warning somewhere that if you don't do exactly as they say, if you don't assemble these two on the sides, you will not be able to start the engine. I think it's worth mentioning that in the manual. Okay, so happy juicing to you. I'm happy with the machine. I'm not returning it. I think this is a very, very good investment for me, especially with the 15-year warranty. Yeah, I am thrilled. Initially, my goal was 30 days juice fasting challenge, but I'm tempted to go even longer than 30 days. Today is day 6 for me, and day 6 I've already lost. This morning I didn't weigh myself, but yesterday I weighed myself. I had lost 7 pounds on day 5. So this is definitely, what I want to do moving forward. And I'm doing the juicing mostly because, well, I have blood pressure issues that I'm trying to. My goal is to be, to drop my medication, to be taken off those medications and live a freer life, because without those medications I'll feel freer. I'll feel more free by far and happier. Okay, so that was it for me. I just wanted to share this little tip with you today, and stay tuned, take care of yourself. And if you are a single mom going through divorce and separation, I'm your person. I help you, dry those tears in record time and move on and thrive. That's what I do. Take good care of yourselves. Bye for now.